Hello friends, welcome to Bug's YouTube channel. Tonight is Sunday, January 12, 2025. We are coming to you from Albuquerque, New Mexico. We are walking on the bike trail over the Rio Grande River, the place the Llorona calls home. Please do us a great favor, share, like, and subscribe. We truly appreciate it. Tonight, Bucks will try to enter the Hell's Gate tunnel at the dead of night. Bucks is alone and understands the potential risk involved. Safety precautions will be followed to the extent possible under the circumstances. In the normal world, there exists another world, the underworld. Tonight, Bugs will attempt to enter the underworld, where the unknown lurks within its dark shadows. Be assured that there is a risk. There is always a risk. Sometimes there are unseen things within the dark walls, especially when you disrupt their existence, when you accidentally stir their abnormal activities. It's not for the faint of heart. It is a life of misery, drug use, and an uncomfortable lifestyle that can be unpleasant to bear witness. But what really gets you is the unknown, the unexplained, the weird feelings of a presence, or the mysterious sounds, the sudden echo in the darkness, the subtle movements hidden inside the shadows. It is the scary things that make the hair on your back stand up. It is always terrifying. The things that make you freeze in fear, numb to the point you can't move and unable to call out for help. If you are able to scream, it will not make a difference, because you are alone. But are you really alone? Inside these tunnels is a cold, dark concrete tunnel that not many people would dare to enter. Something so evil that it will steal your soul and change your life in the most frightening experience imaginable. You are currently viewing the busy Interstate 40, providing the typical, normal, everyday normalcy. People go about their normal life with no care in the world. They have no time to know about the other worlds that exist in the underground. People, for the most part, choose to ignore the unexplained, the ugly side of life, the unpleasant reality that hides from civilization. But tonight, all that will change. Ready to start? Let's roll.
Hello, my friends. Welcome. It's 9 p.m. I'm over here. You can see on my right side is I-40, the freeway, and I'm gonna go inside of the underworld, underneath the bridge. Get my light ready. I don't want to blind the motorists. So I'm going to go underneath the bridge. There is a homeless person that lives underneath this bridge, and I've been told that he gets aggressive. So he's underneath the bridge, and he's extended on the ceiling of the bridge. So I'm going to try to be very quiet so I don't wake him up if he's asleep. I don't want to have an encounter and have a confrontation if I can avoid it. This slab of concrete is where the tunnel is. I'm headed to the Hell's Angel, and this homeless guy lives up here, up right there. You can see his home. I don't want to wake him up. And I'm underneath the bridge, the I-40 bridge to the river. The river's over there where the Llorona lives. La Llorona is a ghost or spirit from a Mexican legend. She appears in ditches and rivers. She brings misery to those who hear her cry. So La Llorona is a story of a woman who drowned her children in a fit of rage after discovering her husband's infidelity. Her spirit is then cursed to wander the earth and mourn her children forever. Anyways, that's a story. But I'm not here for that. I'm here for this, the tunnel. And I'm going to try to get into the tunnel in a different way tonight. Typically, there's like a torn down chain link fence. You can see it right there. And we typically climb down through that. That's about a 12-foot wall. But I'm going to walk over this pond. I don't know how deep it is. But I got my rubber boots, and I'm going to try to walk. I just don't want a chance climbing down that chain link fence because it moves a lot. And the last time I came down, I almost fell. So I don't want to take a chance. So I got my rubber boots. They kind of go kind of high. And I just hope that that water's not deep. So I need to get down there. So it's about 9 p.m. Dark. So I got some lights to help me navigate through the night. I don't know how hard this is to get down there. There's a lot of brush and rocks. I don't want to fall. Trying to find a path to get down there. Okay, my friends, I think I found a way to get down there. There's the pond. I don't know how deep it is. I'm gonna walk over this. Ah, that was kind of deep right there. There's like sand, mud. I don't want to fall. Ah, it's deep right here. Okay, I made it. I think I got water inside my boots. Okay, friends, I did get some water inside my boots. Not a lot. It was kind of deep in some places. I don't know how clean that water is. So we're in. I'm going to try to explore this tunnel at night. Inside, of course, is the same as dark in the day or night. This will be my third trip. This is my third trip inside this tunnel. I love this clown here. Badass. Okay, right here, this portion of the tunnel there's an incline, and I guess they put these barriers to kind of slow the water down, because I'm sure it's coming with a lot of force because of the hill. I always hear noises in this tunnel. I know that in the daytime, I'm told that this tunnel goes underneath a bike trail, and there's all these, like you can see it on the ceiling, all these gates. Heard another noise. Anyways, there's all these gates on the ceiling, and in the daytime you would see daylight coming in. And people tell me that the noises that I heard in the past have been people either walking or on their bikes that hit that gate on top. But tonight there's no one out there. It's late. So I'm telling you, any noise, any sound I hear is going to be coming from within, not from outside. You know, I kind of feel safe in these tunnels. I think the part that kind of worried me more was getting to the tunnel from the outside. I had to walk the bike trail late at night, and then I heard another noise. I don't know if you guys heard it. But then I had to also walk down into underneath the bridge, and then you got that homeless guy that can become aggressive. So I tend to be more concerned for encounters or someone that may want to do me harm late at night outside of the tunnel. For some reason, I don't feel too worried or concerned inside the tunnel once I get in. But you do have to take precautions, you know. People are always asking me, hear that? Sounds like voices. Hear that? Oh, crazy shit. I was worried that somebody's behind me. You know, but you can hear someone coming from far away. I can hear some echo of something. If you guys can hear it, let me know what you think it is, please. But you know, I do take precautions. I do do a couple of things. Number one is people always ask me if I'm carrying a weapon, and I do have a concealed carry permit, a CCP, and I do carry all the time, even when I'm not in tunnels. The only thing is you got to be careful if you have a weapon and you discharge this weapon inside the tunnel. It's not a good thing. Number one is that discharging a weapon inside the tunnel is going to burst your eardrums because it's going to be so loud. So I think it would have to be something that's immediate, imminent, lethal danger. You know, it would have to be the last resort. And I don't want to shoot anybody, but I will to save my life if I have to. The other thing I carry is a pepper mace, but you also got to be careful with that in the tunnel because you know especially the mist, that stuff goes all over. So I get that gel pepper mace, and I carry that just for in case. The other thing, especially when you're inside of these long tunnels, because this one is a long one, and I hope you guys stay with me all the way to the end, please. See that? Hear that? I don't know what that noise is. I try to ignore it, but it's hard. Anyways, I know that when I post my videos, you know, it's after the fact, but I don't know. It's maybe psychological, but it really makes me feel good when you hang out with me all the way to the end. The other thing I do is right now I got three lights that I'm using. I got one on my head, one on my hand, and then there's two that are attached to my camera. They're all diffused, so I don't have no harsh lights. You know, I'm a professional photographer, so lighting for me is very important. So I want to get good quality content. But you want to carry an extra light because you never know. You know, some people I hear they go in these tunnels just with their phone, and the phone is not going to be adequate. Your light on the phone, so you want to bring a nice light, kind of powerful light, and bring an extra light. You know, also because you never know. You know, your light may stop working or run out of batteries, and you don't want to get caught up in these long tunnels with no light. It's going to be pitch dark. So bring an extra light. And then the other thing is bring someone with you if you can, like me, but nobody's going to want to come with me here at night, late at night. Or let someone know where you're going to be at and what time they should expect you back, just for in case something happens. So those are the things I do for safety reasons. I just want to make sure that nothing happens to me. I think the most scary part is all these sounds, man. I don't get tired of looking at these graffiti, some of these graphics. Like I always say, some are very good and some not so good. And all the writing. What is that? Do you guys hear it? Man, I hope you guys can hear it, man, because I hear it loud. Anybody there? Like I was saying, I don't get tired of watching this graffiti. Some of it is so good. And even these little things, you know, they have a message. You guys hear that? Sounded like a voice. Man, I hope you guys stick with me all the way, although I'm not live, but I'm taking this all the way, man, all the way to the gate, to where the bars are. I'm gonna try to keep this one as short as I can. I know it's a long tunnel. Yeah, I think it takes about 35 minutes to reach the end. And I'm not sure how, I didn't bring my watch, so I'm not really sure. Fuck, I heard another sound. It sounded really, really close to me. Like I was saying, I'm gonna try to keep it at least a little over 30 minutes. I'm not even halfway, I don't think. Down with the devil. And again, let me just say that what makes me feel some assurances is that if there's someone in the tunnel, number one is you're going to hear them because the echo travels from far. So if they're walking, you're going to hear them unless they're not walking. The other thing is they would have to have a light because, you know, they won't be able to maneuver in total darkness out here. And you're going to see the light. Unless they come from behind you. Because they're going to see your light. So those are the things, in my experience, that allows you to have some form of safety mechanism for in case. Two things that you need to be aware of. Number one is it can be a human, another person. Like I just heard a sound. So I just check. I make sure I check the back every once in a while. And that sounded really close. But I don't see anything. And again, you know, it could be another human being, a homeless person or someone exploring. I doubt it if anybody is going to be exploring this late at night. And you never know, you know, how they're going to react. The demons. You ruined it for me. That's what it said. And the other thing, it could be these unexplained mystery sounds you hear. Many times I can't even decipher what kind of sound it is. And those are the ones that kind of bother me. Like, I hear them. I try to be quiet so you guys can see if you guys can hear him, because what I've learned is I can hear him, but then in the video you don't hear him that well. So on my flashlight I put a diffuser, and I, like right here, I took it off just so I can see far. And this light, my flashlight is real powerful light. But I put a diffuser so that it doesn't look too harsh. So I can see far away with it when I zoom it in. My friends, so here I am, all by myself in the middle of this tunnel. What is that over there? Oh yeah, I remember now. So I'm going like northwest, and then I think it eventually turns like west. Look at this alien on the wall. You know, today it did snow around 1 p.m., not hard. So I thought there was going to be some water. The other thing, thought I heard a noise. It's just kind of hard to figure out what kind of noise it is. The other thing I was gonna say, here's the where you turn. There's actually two tunnels, and they eventually merge. There's this one, and then I'm gonna take this one here on this side. There's a lot of sand and rocks. I was gonna tell you, outside of the tunnel, it was very cold. I think it was like 32 degrees, but there was a windshield, the wind. Here in the tunnel, it doesn't feel that cold. There's no wind, of course. But I'm not cold at all, and I'm not sure what the temperature is here. Of course, I'm layered up. I don't know what the hell this is. Some of these guys have some imagination, man, when they draw these characters. And of course, I don't know if you heard it, but there's a noise. I'm trying to ignore it, really, so it doesn't drive me nuts. So now I turned and I'm going west, and this tunnel will eventually go underneath Coors and end right west of Coors. And this is where the other tunnel, where these two tunnels merge right here. I think the reason there's two tunnels there is because it's going underneath Coors for extra support, I believe. This tunnel has graffiti all over. A lot of people have gone through this tunnel, and a lot of taggers. This is the other tunnel that I want to take eventually, one of these days. Not tonight. It's not real big, but I can walk on it, in it. Just gonna look at this bag. Nothing really. But for another day, my friends, I will take this tunnel. So we continue, try to make it to the end. In the daytime, when you're coming close to the end, you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. That's not going to happen tonight because it's dark. So it's kind of hard to gauge how much further you have to go. I'm going to try to get real quiet, see if you guys can hear some of the noises I'm hearing, okay? They sound like voices. I don't know if you can hear them. But it's hard to figure out because they're like far away. They sound like they're far away. So when I finish at the end, I'm gonna turn around and go back the way I came from. So I'm gonna go back through the tunnel. It's pretty cool. The last time I came in here, like a week ago, I went through the other tunnel that is inside here, that goes south to West Mesa High School. So I went in through the gate. There was a gap, and I was able to slip in between the bars. But I'm not coming out that way. I'm gonna go back inside the tunnel, the way I came in. And I may post it, not in this video, but maybe in another one. And maybe I can play some of the music from our friend. Is this Johnny Tapia here? I'm not sure. Could be. It says Dick. So anyways, I am gonna videotape on my way back. I'm not, and I think I'm gonna post it just with music from Key 8. She has offered to allow me to use her music. So maybe I'll play some of her music while I make my way out of the tunnel. So check it out. I'll post it maybe a week from now. See that? Hear that? Sounds like someone is talking. Driving me crazy. Yeah, my friends, I don't know how much further I have. That's a pretty good, pretty cool graffiti right there. slither. Looks like there's a can and some bottle of something. Not sure what that is. Man, it almost sounds like somebody's dragging their feet or something. Jesus. I still gotta walk back. I think one of the things that is gonna give me a key if I'm getting closer to the end would be that it's an open, although it's got bars, it's open at the end to the outside. So you should be able to hear more noise as we get closer to the end. For the most part, it's kind of quiet. Other than these noises, I can't make out what they are. Now I'm starting to hear like sounds of a car. I hope it's not water. No, I'm coming to the end. So I'm gonna start hearing noises from outside. Yeah, I'm coming to the end, my friends. That's why I'm hearing those noises. I'm sure I've been walking for over 30 minutes. There's the demons all watching me. See at the end, you can see a little bit of daylight. Well, it's not daylight, but light. City lights or whatever. Ambient light. This tunnel is very close to the freeway, so it may be that I'm hearing traffic on the freeway. Not a lot of traffic at 9 p.m. or it's probably got to be around 10 p.m. now. But I'm coming to the end, my friends. Thank you for joining me. I can never get enough of this tunnel. And I'm not even cold. And I get my exercise walking these tunnels for sure. "35 minutes one way and 35 minutes the other way." Scary shit, man. Look at that. Urgh. Coming to the end, my friends. To my left is going to be that southbound tunnel that I took a week ago during the day. That goes all the way to West Mesa. There's this one here. There's actually two, but they merge. This one was full of mud.
See what this is.
I was trying to figure out what that was. It's like a bag full of books. I kicked it. So here's the gate, my friends. I've come to the end. I made it. Let's see what's out there outside the gate. Here's that winch, or that there's the night. You can see some of the stars. You can hear the freeway. So now to head back. I may post my the video of my way back on a separate video. Maybe get the music of Key 8 and show some of her music. So I mean, the music is amazing. So I'll head back. I want to thank you for joining me. Please subscribe if you can.
Somehow it's just making like
Okay, I move my speaker, my mic. Anyways, to the next one, my friends. Thank you for joining me, and we'll see you on the rebound. Bye.